to celebrate all the veterans and first responders here attending this game or watching us online during this live stream. We thank you for your service and your continued service for this country and your local community. Able to get off on her own power, she's walking over to the sideline. Your score here at Severance Field, your Harrisburg Havoc 14, the visiting Connecticut Nightmare 0. That turnover, which looked like to be a huge loss or impending sack, just stripped away, turning into a fumble recovered by the Havoc. And not too long after, it was just the end zone in the football and all Havoc so far in this first quarter. Good kick, and it's going to roll and bounce. It is going to dive right before the end zone. They're going to let it roll right around the, let's say, 8-yard line. What a great kick by Harrisburg Havoc. So now the Nightmare backed up by their own end zone, needing to get something going. This is going to be their second offensive drive. Their first offensive drive ended in a forced fumble. They had huge momentum on that QB keeper carry. It was close for a first down, not enough. And the Harrisburg Havoc defense doing what they do best, showing up in the backfield, getting to the quarterback easily, and getting to the running back before they even reach the line of scrimmage. So let's see what the Havoc defense can do here now. Close to their own end zone, first down. Flag on the play. That's going to be a false start against Nightmare. False start. Remains first down. Another flag on the play. This one's another false start against the Connecticut Nightmare. I don't know how much far back they can go. Let's put them at the 2-yard line. False start, remains first down. So the penalties right now is really what's holding the Nightmare back. No play has even gone off yet to start their second offensive drive. The Harrisburg Havoc feeling comfortable knowing that they're back behind against the wall. They just need to get some yardage here, get some breathing room, try to get a first down. If not, try to get some room for her punter. Let's see what they do here on first down and very long. They're going to get her in the end zone, and that's a safety, a defensive safety for the Harrisburg Havoc. That's going to be a defensive safety. So just like that, the score here at Severance Field is 16-0. 2 false start penalties in the first play for the second drive. The running back couldn't even get out the end zone. The defense meets her where she is, and there's going to be a defensive safety kickoff, Havoc ball. So 9:35 left in the first quarter. Score is 16-0 already. Not even 10 minutes off the clock yet, and the Harrisburg Havoc has put out a dominant performance so far in this first quarter. The defense coming up big, forcing the turnover and forcing the safety. Let's see what they do here on offense. That ball's going to bounce, roll, and recovered around the 49, maybe 50-yard line. She's going to run up the middle. Now she's going to head to her left. She's trying to hit the sideline. Will she have the speed? She does. She's going to get around the angle. The flag thrown. Now she's going to get to the 30, past the 30, and she's going to be wrapped up possibly around the 28-yard line. Let's see what the flag is about. And a little scrimmage on the sideline. A little fight. Not too much. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what it's going to be. Minor commotion, illegal block in the back against Harrisburg. That's going to take them back and lose all the yardage. So, still first down for the Havoc. Illegal blocking, Harrisburg, first down. As I mentioned earlier, we are honoring all the veterans and first responders in tonight's game, the final home game of the season for your Harrisburg Havoc. A multitude of players, coaches, and staff between both teams today serving in either the military, EMTs, firefighters, or just local supporters. Thank you all for your service, and go Harrisburg Havoc. So the ball was recovered around the 50-yard line. They're just going to move the ball up 2 yards. Harrisburg Havoc is going to have it in nightmare territory at a nightmare 48. First and 10. High snap. She's going to look to her left. She has a wide open receiver. No! It's caught! Somehow, some way, in and out of the hands of the defender. They're going to rule it a catch. Or are they? Yes, they're going to rule it Havoc ball. It's going to be first down. What a tremendous catch. Staying with the play when all things look horrible. First down, Harrisburg. Ball is caught. It's going to be a Harrisburg Havoc first down. She's going to look to her left, now roll to her right. It's going to be a keeper. Now she's just going to get past the line of scrimmage. She's headed towards the 30-yard line. She's going to get past it. She has enough for a first down and more. She's going to sidestep the sideline and get out of bounds around the 21, maybe 20-yard line. First down, Harrisburg Havoc. QB keeper. Enough for Harrisburg Havoc. First down. Just outside the red zone in nightmare territory at the nightmare 21-yard line, Harrisburg is threatening to get into the end zone for the third time in this quarter alone. Let's see what they do on first down and 10. It's going to be a running back getting the ball this time. Now she's going to try to hit the sideline. She's not going to be able to get to it. She's going to be tackled maybe about a gain of, wow, a huge gain. They're going to make her very close to the first down marker. A gain of 9 on the carry. It's going to be second down for the Havoc. Gain of 9 on the carry. Second down. We're reaching 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. QB keeper again. Aisha Shore is just going to try to take it herself. Is she going to get to the end zone? She will. Untouched. The third touchdown of the quarter goes to Aisha Shore, number 33. Touchdown, Havoc. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but this Harrisburg Havoc team looks oh so delightful as they are up 22-0 against the Nightmare of Northern Connecticut early in this first quarter. Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion again. This one's going inside to the fullback. Is she going to get past the line of scrimmage? No, the defensive line of the Nightmare is going to get to her first. So the score remains the same here at Severance Field. 22-0, your Harrisburg Havoc leads. 2-point conversion, no good. I'm all the way up. Whoa, on my computer. So the score here at Severance Field is 22-0, 7:02 left in the first quarter. And what more can I say about this Harrisburg Havoc performance offensively and defensively? Just absolutely phenomenal. That's going to get to the 50, touch and fumbled again. Is this going to be a Havoc ball once again? Who was at the bottom of that pile? Is it Havoc ball? The early ruling was by the official, but they're still scrummaging. It's Nightmare ball. Right around their own 49-yard line, and there's still some pushing and shoving. Coaches are on the field now. Let's get back on the sideline, ladies and gentlemen, and let's just have a good time playing football. The officials are conversing. It should be first down for Connecticut, and Harrisburg should be on defense. Ball recovered by the Nightmare. They will have first down at their own 49-yard line. So first down and 10 now for the Northern Connecticut Nightmare. Have yet to find their rhythm. Trying to get into opponent territory now on this third offensive drive. And it's going to be a QB keeper again right up the middle. She's going to get past the line of scrimmage and maybe get a gain of about 5. She's still pushing and still shoving. Her offensive line backing her up, and she's going to get a good carry there. Call it a gain of 6 on the run. Gain of 5 on the QB keeper, second down. Muff snap, and she's just gonna have to fall on it back at their own 45-yard line. That's a huge loss. Loss on the play brings up third down. Timeout, Connecticut. So timeout is going to be taken by the Northern Connecticut Nightmare, as they have to regroup here and figure out what they're going to do on this third down and very long after having that huge play and a couple fighting on and off the field. The coaches are going to meet them on the field and talk things over. Coming out of the Nightmare timeout, they have third and very long, backed up at their own 45-yard line. They have to get to the Havoc 41 to get a first down. Officials still conversing with their quarterback. Now they're going to run the clock. Set the play in motion. Here it goes. Lining up in the boxes. The Havoc defense, they're going to give it off to their running back, and she's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Huge stop by the Harrisburg Havoc D-line. It's going to be a loss of about 2 and bring up fourth down and a train ride for the Nightmare of Connecticut. Just under 5 minutes left in this first quarter. The Harrisburg Havoc, who found the end zone, and every time they had the ball, have the ball at the midfield line, 50-yard line, and let's see what happens here. One extra player that needs to come on the field for the Havoc. Some miscommunication, no worries though. First down and 10. She drops back to pass. She's going to look to her left now, roll to her right now, back to her left. Deep shot across the middle. Just out of reach for her intended receiver, is going to be incomplete. Second down. Pass is incomplete. Second down. Looking to her left, now looking for a receiver on the outside route. Is caught. She's going to get to the 40, has enough for a first down. And she's going to get that first down and a few more. About 2 extra yards. Enough for a Harrisburg Havoc first down. Pass is complete. First down, Havoc. That was number 83, Mariah Green, catching that pass. Getting it into opponent territory right at their own 38-yard line. First down and 10 for your Havoc. Just under 4 minutes now, 3:58 left on the clock in the first quarter. The Havoc is pushing, trying to find their end zone once again. Let's see what they do here. Across the middle, that pass is going to be ruled a completion. Wow, what a tremendous effort by the wide receiver. Getting a gain of possibly 6, leaving 4 yards left on second down. Pass is caught, brings up second down. Dominique Martinez with that reception. Ball at the Nightmare 32. .305 left in the first quarter. This is going to be handed off to the running back. She's going to try to get the ends once again. She's going to push and shove and get enough for the Harrisburg Havoc first down. That carry is enough for another Harrisburg Havoc first down. A ball at the 27-yard line, threatening to get inside the red zone again is the Harrisburg Havoc. They're going to hand it off to number 18. She's going to hit the edge again. Last time she did that, she found herself in the end zone. She just juked and shoved the defender. She has the sideline, and she is going to get in for another Harrisburg Havoc touchdown! Touchdown, Havoc! Unbelievable performance right now that we're seeing from Tasia Layton Jackson, finding the end zone once again. And just like that, your score here is 28-0, Harrisburg Havoc leading. Boy, I'll say this is one of the best performances I've seen out of this Harrisburg Havoc team all year and possibly even last year. They're finding their rhythm, finding their groove, and coming up big in this first quarter alone to come up by 4 touchdowns. Let's see what they decide to do here on this 2-point conversion. They're going to hand it off. No, sorry, it's going to be a QB keeper. She's just going to hit that pylon. She's going to get in 30-0. No, there's a flag on the play. False start against the Havoc. Flag on the play. False start. Harrisburg Havoc. So Aisha Short, who was going to hit the pylon and get into the end zone again for that 2-point conversion, gets called back on the false start. They're going to redo the 2-point attempt here and see what happens. She's going to look to her right. Another flag on the play. Now she's going to keep it herself. She's going to try to hit the pylon again. She's going to get in again, but let's see what these flags are. Another false start called against the Havoc. So back-to-back false start penalties against Harrisburg. 2-point conversions were good both times. Maybe third time's the charm here for Harrisburg. Let's see what they decide to do. The officials intruding in their huddle, now leaving so they can converse what play they decide to do. The ball is now back to all the way to the 18-yard line. What started at the 2-yard line, now at the 18-yard line. Let's see what happens here for the 2-point conversion. She's going to look to her right. Hit the end. Is she wide open in the end zone? In and out of the hands of her receiver. Incomplete. Pass is incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. So what used to be 30-0 is now going to be 28-0. Nonetheless, a huge lead that the Harrisburg Havoc offense and defense is putting against this Northern Connecticut team. Just going out there and doing the best they can. Every time they've had the ball on offense, they have reached the end zone. Let's see what they do now with their defense coming up. Squib kick down the middle. Let's see who recovers it. The Havoc, well, no, she misses it. Now it's going to be recovered at the 33. She's going to try to get up the middle, and a big tackle right before the 40-yard line. They're going to put it at the 39, and that is where the Northern Connecticut Nightmare will have first down. Tackled on the play at the Nightmare 39-yard line. First and 10. Sorry, 40-yard line. First and 10. That D-line of the Havoc look vicious right now as they're trying to attack the O-line. Oh, and a quick pass. That would have been a great play just out of the hands of her receivers, tricking the defensive secondary. Incomplete, so it remains second down. Pass is incomplete. Second down.
Hey, Sue. Oh, Craig Glass on speaker.
Calling Craig Glass Mobile.
There's some conversations going on between the Northern Connecticut Nightmare and the officials. Now they head to the line for second down at their own 40. We've seen this offensive position before. It used to be a fake pass on the last play. Let's see if it's a QB keeper. It will be right up the line of scrimmage. Ball is fumbled and recovered by the Havoc. Once again, a huge defensive play coming up by Harrisburg. Turnover. Havoc ball.
Hey, bud, sorry about it. Weekend. This is Sean out at the field. They're doing the Havoc game. Now, if you're calling the TV calendar, get the lights up around 7:30 at St. Martin. And your meter turns on around, I think, it's I just don't because I always have to call something. But if you could turn me on 7, anytime around 8 to 7:30.
That's another forced turnover by the Harrisburg Havoc. They have 2 fumble turnovers. They've had a safety turnover on downs. Just a huge defensive performance coming out by this Harrisburg Havoc. And the offense doing tremendous things as well, as they have found the end zone every time they've been on offense. Just building and building and building a momentum. Let's see what happens here on first down. That's a pass on the outside. It's caught by number 83. She's going to push and shove. Just short of the first down. Maybe a gain of about 9 on that carry, catch, and yak. Mariah Green with the catch. Sorry, there's a flag on the play. I guess I missed that. First down. So the pass gets taken off the board. 1:40 left in the first quarter. Back in Havoc territory at their own 49. They still have first down. Looking to her left. Now going to her left. Wide open. Number 1. There goes Leia Crump. She has it on the sideline. She's at the 10-5. And she's going to walk in for a Havoc touchdown. Touchdown, Havoc. Leia Crump finding the end zone off the Havoc sideline, beating the secondary, just walking in by herself. That speed carrying the team. And in 5 drives, we've had 5 offensive touchdowns. Unbelievable. Harrisburg Havoc doing what they do best, scoring and playing defense. They're going to line up for the 2-point conversion again, as they have done for all the other previous 2-point conversions and drives that ended in touchdowns. With 1:16 left in the first quarter. Multiple flags on the play. She's going to break her first defender, and she's actually going to bulldoze her way into the end zone. Unbelievable. They're going to rule it a 2-point conversion. No, the flags are going to rule it back. It's going to be a false start. False start against Harrisburg. That was a phenomenal effort just to get into the end zone, even though the 2 points do not count. What a terrific first quarter. I mean, unbelievable. Looking to her left. Now rolling to her right. Here comes the defensive pressure. She has to avoid the sack. She's just going to pitch it. And they're going to rule it dead. It's an incomplete pass, and the 2-point conversion is no good. 2-point conversion, no good. Your score remains the same. Harrisburg Havoc 34. down, Nightmare. First down now. For Connecticut, it's going to be a QB keeper. Now it's a pass, and it's going to go just out of the hands, just out of the reach of the Connecticut receiver. Little miscommunication, incomplete. Looks to be, and it's going to be second down. Pass incomplete, second down.
Yeah, I think so too. East to west.
Second down to 10. Here comes some whistles, and now they're going to have a timeout by the Nightmare. Timeout taken by the Nightmare. That's their second timeout.
If you'd like to call John Reedy. Calling John Reedy home.
Just to get a look back on this Havoc season, their first game of the season got canceled. It was away because of the weather. Their second game, which was their home opener, sad loss that they took at home, 18-0. But they recovered, and they came from behind wind to get what I believe is a triple overtime in their second home game. Then they traveled a couple weeks ago to play the Richmond Black Widows. Come back win once again, and here they are in their final home game here in Harrisburg at Severance Field. And we haven't let the first quarter yet. It's 34-0. Just unbelievable performance. Great coaching, great performance by everyone on the Harrisburg Havoc team, as second down to 10 comes up now for the Nightmare after their timeout. The ball is at the Havoc 45-yard line. Low snap is going to be a carry by the running back, but the defensive line by the Havoc said, nuh-uh, no way, we're going to stop you right where you are. It's going to be a loss of 6. Loss of 6 on the carry. It's third down. QB keeper. Now it's a pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Great pressure once again by the Harrisburg Havoc. Now it's going to be fourth down. Let's see what the Nightmare decide to do. Pass is incomplete. It's fourth down.
15 seconds to go.
Last time on 4th down, it was a turnover on downs. Here comes the Harrisburg Havoc lining up at that line. Here comes that pressure. They're going to kick it. And they are going to let that ball bounce. That was lightning that I just saw in my corner of my eye. And the ball is going to just roll to the sideline. Maybe at the 44. Yeah, turnover on downs. That's where Havoc is going to have first down. Pending this weather, let's see what the officials decide. Well, we didn't even leave the first quarter yet, and it appears there's going to be a weather delay. There was lightning strike in the area, and I could feel the thunder under my feet. So the players are going to head to the locker room for the time being. Managers are going to talk to the officials and see what's going on. We would like to thank you for joining this broadcast of Harrisburg Havoc football on the Harrisburg Havoc Facebook page and YouTube. I am your commentator, Kasaya Champong. And if this game gets canceled and it gets moved on, I will see you then. I don't know. The weather's not looking the best. Ladies and gentlemen, this does not look like Kansas anymore. Hopefully it is. The clouds are awfully gloomy here. Of course, you're just listening to the sound of my voice in the comfort of your home, car, bed, or wherever you may be watching this game. We thank you for tuning in, and we will see you after this weather delay.
loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on. We're moving on. I know times are
Alright, so let's do a couple new things tonight. After the 30-minute rain delay, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Havoc. But guess what? There's only 9 players on the field, and that's a first down. It's going to be to the 40, now to the 35, now to the 30. They're going to push her. Finally out of bounds. They're going to call her out of bounds right around the 29-yard line. Huge play. That pass is caught, and it's enough for a Harrisburg Havoc first down. So after this rain delay, we're going to have a running clock. The score is 34-0. Nothing has changed except for the fact that we started with the start of the second quarter. We just ran out the final 4 seconds of the first quarter. So you've not missed anything in action except for that first pass. That was the first thing that happened since the weather delay. 9 players on the field for both teams since the some teams are missing a couple players. And it is 1st and 10 for the Havoc at the opponent's 30, and she's going to look to her left. She loses the ball. She's just going to fall on it. A little slippery. It's going to be a huge loss. Lost on the play. 2nd down. You're going to start to see the conditions come into play as well. The wet turf coming in, wet hands, wet gloves. It's getting a little fierce out here. Less players on the field, so more room and opportunity for big plays to happen. Let's see what the Havoc can do and rebound from that muff snap. Going to roll to her left. No, go across. That pass is going to be in and out of the hands. Incomplete. It's slippery. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Pass is incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to her left. She's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. People on the sideline are looking for a pass interference close, but I think it was a clean defensive stop by the Northern Connecticut team. Nightmare coming up big. It's going to be 4th down. Pass is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Across the middle, it's caught. She's going to try to push, and she's going to get stopped short of the first down marker, so it's going to be turnover downs. That was a great defensive play by the Nightmare defense coming up big, and that's the first time on offense this evening, I should say, that the Havoc has not scored in the drive. That's going to be turnover on downs, Nightmare ball at their own 25. We've just reached 11 minutes. This has been already a fast second quarter compared to the first quarter. Almost a 55, close to an hour first quarter. Just scoring and scoring by the Harrisburg Havoc. Defense having a huge part in that, forcing turnovers, having a safety, turnover on downs, and the defense is coming out again to have a big defensive stop. The only thing is now 2 players is off the field for this Harrisburg Havoc defense. Let's see if they can do the same thing with 9. That's a low snap. Now the QB is going to keep it, roll to her right, and it's going to be dropped way behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 20. That's a loss of 5. Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down. As I mentioned earlier, this is the first time both teams are meeting this season. This is the only time they'll meet this season. And this is the first time they're meeting ever. This is a young franchise, Harrisburg Havoc. And so we expect many more close matchups in the future between these two teams. Right now, it just doesn't look like it's the Nightmares' day. But hopefully this drive can put some spark into their momentum after the defense forced the turnover on downs. But they have second down and 15. QB keeper, she's going to go to her right. And the D-line's going to meet her right at the line of scrimmage. She's not going to go anywhere. And it's going to be third down. No gain on the QB keeper. It's third down. Oh, my fault. Ooh. Flag on the play, and it's a false start against the Nightmare. False start, Northern Connecticut. It is still third down. Keeper once again. She's going to get past the line of scrimmage, maybe a few yards, 2 or 3, but it's definitely not enough to get the first down. Short gain on the carry. That brings up fourth down. The punt is off. It's a little high and is going to get caught. No, she dropped it. The ball's on the field. It's a fumble. Let's see who recovers it. This could be huge for the Nightmare. Depends who comes up with the ball. The ball belongs to the Havoc. Ball is recovered by Harrisburg. It's first down and 10. So in opponent territory, they're going to have the ball at the opponent 32-yard line. Clock is going to continue to run. We're already at 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Wow, this has been a fast quarter. The defense for the Nightmare came up huge on that last drive, forcing that turnover on downs. Maybe some blame to the wet turf, slippery, and forcing some plays to die right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a handoff to the running back. She's going to go up the middle. She has a lane. She's going to go. She's going to hit to the sideline. She's going to hit the 10. And she's going to get into the end zone. And guess what? That's another Harrisburg Havoc touchdown. Touchdown, Havoc. They're just going to let it rain, and they're raining heavier than the thunderstorm that happened a little earlier today. 40-0 is your score here at Severance Field. The lights are bright, and the players are brighter. They're going to line up for the 2-point conversion attempt. Let's see what they decide to do here. Are they going to get in the end zone, or are they not? Let's see what happens. She's going to bully her way in. The 2-point conversion is good. Your score here at Severance Field: Harrisburg Havoc 42, Northern Connecticut Nightmare 0. I mentioned at the very beginning of the game that the Harrisburg Havoc needed a big win this afternoon going into Selection Sunday. Just a statement. No come behind. We're set to kick off now. And once the ball is off the tee, the clock is going to keep running. That's perfect, and it's going to be called around the 34. She's going to hit the Nightmare sideline and get wrapped up immediately. What a great tackle. First down. Ball is brought back to the Nightmare 40-yard line, 1st and 10, Northern Connecticut. So the ball at their own 40. Looking for first points of the game. We are just under 4 minutes left in the first half. They need to do something big. They only have one timeout remaining as well. High snap, muffed and fumbled, and she's going to try to escape it. But that D-line, that pressure by the defense is just going to swarm her up. That's a huge loss on the play. Loss of 7. That brings up 2nd down. Whistles on the field, and the final timeout is going to be taken by the Nightmare. Timeout taken by the Nightmare. That is their 3rd and final time. Second down and 17 for the Nightmare. The defensive pressure is looking mighty strong right now at the line of scrimmage. Showing blitz, backing off, then coming again. There's the pressure. She avoids the sack, now rolling to her right, try to hit the sideline. She's going to get wrapped up around the 31-yard line. Loss of 2. Brings up third down. Loss on the QB keeper. It's third down. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. She loses the ball. No, she doesn't. She's just looking for the block, and she doesn't get anywhere. Back at the 20-yard line. That's where that ball's going to lie. Actually, they'll place it at the 21. Loss on the play. Brings up fourth down. High snap. She's just going to punt it off. That's going to land at the 31 and bounce and roll all the way to the 40-yard line. Havoc's just going to let it keep rolling and rolling and rolling until finally a Nightmare player touches it. Maybe at the 43 or 42-yard line, right in the middle. It's going to be Havoc ball. They'll have first and 10 at the 42. Flag on the play. So flag against Harrisburg. Penalty against the Havoc. Remains first down. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8, and I'm sure Havoc is just going to let this clock roll out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that should do it for the first half. Your Harrisburg Havoc have the lead 42-0 entering halftime. And we'll see you after the half. Your score after halftime. After the second quarter, excuse me. Harrisburg Havoc 42, Northern Connecticut Nightmare 0. We will now have a 5-minute halftime. It's going to be a 5-minute halftime.
ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the action with the start of the third quarter.
That will be the fastest 5 minutes of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the start of the third quarter. Same rules apply. Clock's going to keep rolling. And there's only 9 players allowed by each team on the field at a time. Thank you for joining this broadcast from the comfort of your home and the AC and the no humidity. Earlier in attendance today, we were welcomed to have the Keystone Challenge Academy cadets join us. Matthew Arceo, Maddie Logan Black, Christopher Blanchard, Jordan Kerr, Curtis Dones, Lewis Fisher, Sincere Floyd, Scott Gabner, Leonardo Gonzalez, Gary Hall, Ryan Lilly, Cartilo Martin, Elijah Moore, Isaac Padua, Victor Prideham, Asher Robbins, William Schaefer, Emily Swore, Jaden Vinning, and Devin Warham. Thank you for joining and supporting the Harrisburg Havoc. That kick is slide through the middle. It's right through her legs and gets down at the 40. She gives herself up at the 40, and that's where they have first down. Ball will be placed at the Nightmare 40-yard line, 1st and 10. High snap, she loses it. Here comes the defensive pressure, and she doesn't get it. The fumble, and it's going to be recovered by a Harrisburg Havoc defense. Forced fumble. It's Havoc ball. So the Havoc have it at the opponent 29-yard line. That's a pass. Is going to be tipped and incomplete. Great defensive stop by the Nightmare. That pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. We're not sure what the future holds in this game. It could remain how it is. Maybe the Nightmare come back, but we can't tell you what's going on next week. June 10th, the Harrisburg Havoc travel for their final game of the regular season against the Virginia Panthers. That game starts at 5 p.m. That's at Virginia, Saturday, June 10th. Go support the Harrisburg Havoc in their final game. That pass is just out of reach for our intended receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And there's an illegal shift against Havoc as well. So let's see if they're going to decline it or if they're going to keep it 3rd down. There was a flag on the play. They're going to move it back. It should be 2nd down. Penalty against the Havoc. Remains 2nd down. So weird just to look at this team and just see how much they have grown. That pass is across the middle, tipped and incomplete again. That time by number 42, of the Nightmare, coming up big on defense. The defense as of the second and third quarter for the Nightmare has come up and shown out. They give up just one touchdown so far since the first quarter, and they have a third down now. And it's third down and long. If they can come up with a huge stop, maybe they can get some momentum going for their offense. That pass was incomplete. That brings up third down. She's going to look to her right now, pass to her right, and it's just out of reach for her intended receiver. That brings up fourth down. Pass is incomplete. That's fourth down. They still have the ball at the Nightmare 39-yard line. 15 yards to get a first down. Low snap, looking to our right. Now throwing across the middle. It's incomplete, and that's going to be turnover on downs. The Nightmare offense has something to work with, even though the clock keeps turning. Turnover on downs. Nightmare, 1st and 10. She's going to roll to her right now, keep it herself. She's going to try to hit the sideline, bulldoze her way in front of the first D lineman. She gets her way, but not to the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 1. Second down. Injury timeout on the field. Havoc fans, if you are supporting the Harrisburg Havoc on either Facebook or YouTube, leave us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking about this game and this phenomenal performance. This final home game going out with a bang, and they have one more game next week before they decide what their future holds in this season. We're back with second down and 12 or 11, depends where they place the marker. That snap is going to be on the ground, and the pressure is too much. Huge loss in the play. Lost on the play. That brings up 3rd down. They're down and very long here, and there's a lot of whistles. Let's see what the call is. That's a delay of game. The first of the afternoon. Delay of game. It is still 3rd down. That snaps right to the running back. She's just going to get wrapped up. No, how did it get to the quarterback? Oh, wow. Just a lot of issues going on in the backfield, but the defense capitalizing regardless. That's a big stop. 4th down in a train ride. Loss on the play. Brings up 4th down. She's just going to get rid. Whoa, it's a fumble. It's going to be recovered by the defense. She's just going to fall on it. It's going to be a turnover. Turnover. Havoc ball. They're going to place it at the 7. So with that turnover, the ball is 1st and goal. We're reaching 5:35 left in the 3rd quarter. If they find the end zone again, I think I can officially say this game is over. The clock keeps running. They're taking their time here, switching out players on offense. 1st and goal for the Havoc. Man, things are just going their way. Weather's on their side, offense is on their side, defense, special teams, coaching, their fans, and of course our veterans and first responders who we are honoring this evening. Chance to go up here, and they're going to have a timeout before the delay of game. Talk things over. Guess I didn't really expect them to have 1st and goal, huh? They just expected that turnover down, a little bit of room to work with. They do. Back after the timeout, 1st and goal for your Harrisburg Havoc. And she's going to hand it off. She's going to roll to her right. She's trying to make the first defender miss. Now she's going to be met with another defender. She's going to get to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of about 2. Gain of about 2 on the carry. 2nd down and goal. And she's just going to find her way into the end zone. Touchdown, Havoc! Look at that score right there. Two. Are we going to see a 50 piece right here? Let's see what happens. It's going to be a handoff. She's going to run it all the way around. She has to make one defender miss. She's going to make her miss. Now she's going to get in. She's in. The 2-point conversion is good. Injury timeout on the field. $50 piece on there. Half of 100 points. And we're only in the third quarter. There's actually 2 injured players, one from each team on the field. Injuries. Luckily, she was able to get up on her own. Now we're just waiting for the Nightmare player to get up and see if she's okay. They're already down a couple players. The reason why we have 9 players on each team on the field at a time. Situations may have to change. 3:21 left in the third quarter. They're going to call the game. They're going to the Northern Connecticut Nightmare 0. That's your final score. Your final score here at Suffrage Field. Your Harrisburg Havoc 50. The visiting Northern Connecticut Nightmare 0. At this time, we would like to thank everyone for attending these home matchups to see your Harrisburg Havoc take action and win this game. Please see them next week as they face in Virginia, game starting at 5 p.m. The final game of their season against the Virginia Panthers. That is next Saturday, June 10th at Virginia Panthers. Game starts at 5 p.m. Once again, Havoc fans, thank you so much for your support to us this entire season. Please join the Harrisburg Havoc next weekend as they face the Virginia Panthers. That game starts 5 p.m. Eastern. Be there to support their team. Please drive home safely and have a great evening. Well, Havoc fans, that should points in the first quarter alone, and then having to switch to 9-on-9 by the second, putting up a touchdown, by a couple touchdowns actually, with only 9 players on the field for both teams. They meet at midfield. They're having a great time just conversing and just enjoying this moment, how big it was to go up 50-0. That has to be a record of some point. They've had some record-setting things going into triple overtime in their last home game. Of course, they had that severe loss in their first home game and having their first real game being canceled by the weather. But to come out and put out adversity, having to come back win their last away game, and just to come in here and say, hey, we know how to win, and we know how to win big. And boy, did they do that here. These ladies are something special, and I'm sure Selection Sunday, they're gonna look at this game and they're gonna say, hey, these Harrisburg Havoc ladies, they create havoc wherever they go, and they left havoc and wreck on this field. They're gonna go home with a smile on their face. And let's just mention, the job is not done. The Virginia Panthers have something to deal with. They're going to go into that game with the vengeance, a chip on their shoulder, knowing that their season, although it's really high and bright right now, they're not done. They still have something to look forward to, and that's a championship. And so as they meet on midfield right now, talking about they can celebrate tonight and they can celebrate tomorrow, but Monday it's back to work. They have so much to look forward to, and they know that as they cheer right now. It's really been a privilege and an honor to serve as your commentator and to watch these fine young ladies just work and work and work and work, compete, have that level of competition, and just dominate on the field the way they did through all things, through injury, through weather, through comeback wins, through points, through officials, through look at the score one more time. 3-2-1, and we're done. Your final score is 50-0. Little nod at the score. We ended in the third quarter. Unbelievable. They're going to head to the locker room night. Now, it's 9:32 Eastern Standard Time, and they're probably going to party until 12 p.m. As always, it's been a pleasure. My name is Kasaya Champong. Thank you so much for joining this broadcast. And we'll see you if we see you in the playoffs. We'll see. Have a great night.